Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something that feels really central to achieving, well, pretty much anything significant: delayed gratification. We're working from a YouTube podcast script, one from the Legacy of Mindset channel, and our mission really is to figure out why saying no now can mean a bigger yes later.
Exactly, and crucially, how we can actually get better at doing that. It seems simple on the surface, doesn't it?
It really does. But the script suggests it's key. So how do we, get practical strategies out of this?
Well, the source material does lay out not just the what, but also the how. So that's what we'll unpack.
Okay, let's dive right in then. The script kicks off with something I think most people have heard of, the Stanford marshmallow experiment.
Ah, yes, the classic. One marshmallow now, or wait and get two later.
It sounds almost childishly simple, right?
Yeah.
A kid, a marshmallow, a choice.
It does, but the implications were, well, pretty staggering long term. Those kids who waited. Years down the line, researchers found they tended to do better, like better grades, better income, even better health. It's kind of wild.
Wow. Okay, so that little bit of waiting seemed to predict quite a lot. What's going on there?
That's the core question, isn't it? The script really hammers this point home, this ability, this discipline. It seems fundamental.
Fundamental for building wealth, discipline, impact. It makes you think about all those tiny choices we make.
Absolutely. And big goals, real achievements, they rarely happen instantly, do they?
No, definitely not.
Whether it's getting fit, mastering a skill, building a business, there's always that period of effort, of bypassing the easy option.
Yeah, the script has some good examples, really relatable ones, like wanting a six-pack. That usually means skipping the late-night pizza, right? Or financial freedom.
Means saving, not splurging on impulse.
Exactly. Or building the business often means, working when your friends are out having fun. It's that trade-off.
Giving up something now for something bigger later.
Right.
And there's actually research backing this up. The script mentions a University of Pennsylvania study. It suggested self-control might actually predict success better than IQ.
Better than IQ. That's pretty significant.
It is, isn't it? It shifts the focus from just raw intelligence to something more like a skill you can develop.
That feels more empowering somehow.
Right.
Like IQ feels fixed, but self-control. Maybe you can train that.
That's the idea. But then there's a modern world.
Ah, yes. The challenge.
The script points this out. We're swimming in instant gratification, aren't we?
Totally.
Yeah.
Social media notifications, fast food on every corner, buy now, pay later. It's all designed for right now.
And what does that constant exposure do to us? The script suggests it trains our brains for the quick hit, maybe at the cost of long-term goals.
Leads to that cycle of short-term pleasure, maybe long-term regret.
Potentially, yeah. It makes developing delayed gratification that much harder, but also maybe more important.
Okay, so the why is clear. Waiting pays off. But the million-dollar question remains, how do we actually get better at it? Thankfully, the script offers some practical steps.
Yes, it lays out a sort of system for training your brain for this long game.
Let's get into it. The first strategy sounds really manageable. The 2-minute rule. What's that about?
It's about starting incredibly small, like ridiculously small. You feel the urge, check your phone, grab a snack, whatever. Just consciously delay it for 2 minutes, just 2. It builds that tiny bit of resistance, that willpower muscle, incrementally.
Starting small. I like that. It feels less daunting than, vowing to never check your phone again.
Exactly. It builds momentum.
Okay, strategy 2. Visualize future pain. Sounds a bit grim.
Yeah, it does sound intense. But the logic is, think about the negative consequences down the road if you give in now.
So before you make that impulse buy, you really picture the financial stress later.
Precisely. The script suggests anticipating that future regret can actually be a powerful motivator right now to resist.
Interesting. Using the negative to drive positive action. Does that work for you, you think?
I think it can, yeah. It makes future consequences feel more real. But you probably need to balance it, right? Can't only focus on the negative.
Good point. Okay, next up. Create friction. This one seems very practical.
Yeah, this is about changing your environment. Make the bad habit harder to do.
Like the example in the script. Deleting food delivery apps off your phone.
Perfect example. If it takes more effort to get that instant hit, you're more likely to pause, maybe reconsider.
So it's about designing your surroundings to help you out. What else? Like hiding the cookies?
Could be hiding the cookies, putting your phone in another room while working, not having junk food in the house in the first place. Anything that adds a barrier.
Makes sense. Making the path of least resistance the better path.
And then the final part of the system is about rewards, but strategic ones.
Ah, okay. So it's not all about denial then.
Not at all.
Uh,
It's crucial to plan rewards for hitting milestones, but delayed rewards.
like the scripts example. Save X amount of money, then take that trip you wanted.
Exactly. It links the reward to the achievement you delayed gratification for. It keeps you motivated, gives you something positive to aim for.
That seems really important for sticking with it long term. It reframes it not just sacrifice, but working towards something good.
Absolutely. And there's a pro tip mentioned too, the 10-10-10 rule.
Oh yeah, I like this one. Thinking about a choice,
How will it impact you in 10 minutes?
then 10 months.
And then 10 years?
It really forces that longer-term perspective,
that's
doesn't
it.
it? Pulls you out of the immediate moment.
Definitely. A great little tool for decision making, cutting through the immediate urge.
Okay, so we have some strategies. Now the script shifts to look at people who actually lived this, real-world examples.
Yeah, some heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Starting with Warren Buffett.
The investing legend. His whole approach seems built on this, right? Early investing, frugal living.
Absolutely. He played the long game from the start, focusing on long-term growth, not quick flips or lavish spending early on. Classic delayed gratification.
That unwavering consistency is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Then there's Kobe Bryant.
Mamba mentality, that famous early morning training grind.
While everyone else was asleep. That's pure dedication to a long-term goal over immediate comfort.
Incredible discipline, a powerful vision of what he wanted, and the willingness to make those daily sacrifices.
Definitely. And the script also mentions J.K. Rowling.
Right. Facing rejection, hardship, but persevering with writing Harry Potter for years before success hit.
That really highlights the persistence needed, doesn't it? Believing in that long-term vision, even when there's no immediate reward, maybe even the opposite.
Exactly. It shows that delayed gratification isn't just about finance or fitness, it's crucial for creative pursuits too. Sticking with it.
What I appreciate is how the script frames this. It's not about being miserable now.
No, it's strategic. It's about choosing deeper, long-term fulfillment over fleeting, surface-level pleasure.
It's an investment in future happiness, really, making intentional choices aligned with what you truly value.
Well put. Saying no now so you can say a bigger yes later.
So we've got the why, some how-to strategies, some inspiring examples. How do we wrap this up? The script has a call to action, right?
It does, a 30-day challenge, which I think is a great practical takeaway for you listening.
Yeah, the idea is simple. Pick one area of your life, just
Yeah.
one, and consciously practice delaying gratification there for the next month.
These kinds of focused challenges can be really effective, can't they? Gives you a clear target, a time frame.
Totally. Makes it less overwhelming. The script gives examples like saving 10% of your income first,
Or skipping dessert a few times a week.
or maybe spending an extra hour on that side project or goal before relaxing. Tangible stuff.
And doing that consistently, even if it's small, for 30 days, that can really build momentum.
Yeah, you start to see results, build that belief in yourself, maybe even form a new habit.
Think exactly. It proves to yourself that you can do it.
And the script ends on a really nice thought, this idea that the really big wins, the significant achievements.
They often lie just outside our immediate comfort zone.
Right. You have to push past that initial desire for ease or instant reward. Choosing that slightly harder path now often leads to where you really want to go.
It's a powerful reminder. That effort, that delay, it's often the price of admission for meaningful accomplishment.
So maybe think about that 30-day challenge. What's one small change you could make? Start there, play the long game. It might just be the key. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Indeed, it's a continuous journey, and every small choice to wait to invest in the future adds up.